Breaking news today.
Please subscribe and then check notification box to get all breaking news alerts.
The Hollywood crowd has lost their mind over the mass shooting that happened in Sutherland, Texas. The killer's target was a Baptist church during its Sunday service, which led Star Trek, The Next Generation star Wil Wheaton to bash Christians, saying that prayers don't work. If they did, the victims would still be alive, according to him. Wheaton, a noted atheist, loves to mock Christianity, but he was shocked when he immediately got a dose of Texas justice. If you don't know who Wil Wheaton is, you're not alone. In fact, if this idiot had not made the most horrendous statements about murdered Americans who were attending a Christian service at the time, I highly doubt his meager career would be of any notice at all. According to Wikipedia, Wheaton is an American actor, blogger, voice actor, and writer. He is known for his portrayals of Wesley Crusher on the television series Star Trek, The Next Generation. It goes on to list other little-known roles, so whoever this guy is, he has just made his mark as the biggest jackass in America, right now. After Wheaton saw Speaker of the House Paul Ryan call for a prayer for the victims of the Texas mass shooting before a session of Congress on Capitol Hill, something snapped in Wheaton, and when I say snapped, I mean snapped. Addressing Ryan's call to pray, Wheaton tweeted to the Speaker, "The murdered victims were in a church. If prayers did anything, they'd still be alive, you worthless sack of SHT." The gall of this washed-up blogger-slash-actor-slash-writer is astonishing, and if you think he had the decency to delete it or apologize, you'd be dead wrong. The murdered victims were in a church. If prayers did anything, they'd still be alive, you worthless sack of shit. T.co web link. Wil Wheaton, at Wil, November 5, 2017. But, there's more. Do you see that over 60,000 people have liked that tweet? The hate-mongering toward Christians in this country is far worse than many of us thought. More importantly, if your loved one was senselessly murdered in that church, how would this make you feel? Or if this was a mosque, do you think this cretin would dare tweet something so inflammatory? Twitchy follows celebrities' Twitter accounts, and they reported, Wil was so distraught over the people who had been killed and wounded that he used and exploited them to try and hurt Paul Ryan for praying for them. Seems a really horrible way to make your point, but then again, it is the left we're talking about, specifically Wil blocks everyone on Twitter. Wheaton. So, I guess this guy loves to block out anyone who tells him what a jerk he is, but what he didn't know was that there were a whole bunch of Americans who took issue with his bigotry, and they were not blocked by Wil. They were patriotic Americans who wanted Wheaton to know they were standing with Christians in Texas and issued some Texan justice. We are called Christians, and ever since the crucifixion we have been murdered and mocked for our beliefs. Your hatred is nothing new, replied James Combs, a hard-nosed New Yorker. Jared Berry told Wheaton, turns out the gunman was a preacher of atheism. Can I now paint all atheists with the same broad brush like you do Christians and religions? Brian McNally responded this way, one thing to attack a politician, it's another to attack the innocent dead and all religion. Looks like you're the worthless sack of SHT. Tony Reeder, a Texan, replied, I've seen the cut of your jib, sir. A former fan. In this house, we reject Wil Wheaton and all his works. Father Brendan, at Padre Brendan, November 6, 2017. It got so bad for the washed-up blogger after that he tried to backtrack and made it worse. Your faith is your business, and people like Paul Ryan exploit it while they hide behind words without deeds, and people continue to die, Wheaton tweeted in response to over 6,000 replies hammering him. Nice try, but no one is buying that tired leftist rhetoric. Their fake concern about lives lost as to blame guns. If Wil Wheaton was looking to make it big, mission accomplished. He is by far the biggest bigot on Twitter right now, and all the major media sources are writing about his big mistake, firing up patriotic Americans who believe in God. We are still the majority, silent no more in the United States. Share the story and leave a comment by clicking one of the buttons below. Follow us on Facebook at Mad World News.